This is part 3 where I'm going to show you how to sew on the limbs with a whip stitch. So in part 1 I showed you how to close the top of the limb, then I showed you how to crochet it into the body, and now I'm going to show you how to do the whip stitch method of attaching the limbs. So to make sure that your yarn tail is long enough, wrap it around your limb about 3 times. That will give you the average length of what your yarn tail should be when you are sewing your pieces onto your body. Get your darning needle and thread the yarn through your darning needle. Then you're going to place the limb where it needs to go on the body. You can use a knitting needle to do this, or you can just hold down with your thumb like I am doing. So first you're going to go with the darning needle under the body and through the stitch of the leg. You're going to leave a little loop because we're going to make a knot first. So take your needle and your yarn through that knot, pull it tight. Now you're going to go under the body once again, and you're going to go through a stitch of the leg, and you're going to pull it up. You're going to go through the body once again, and once again through a stitch in the leg, and you're going to repeat this method all the way down the leg in a position that you want to place the leg. So through each stitch you're going to go first through the body, then through the limb, and you're going to pull it tight. This is going to give you that seamless type of sewing method, and that is called a whip stitch. When you've reached the end of your leg, you're going to do exactly the same. You're going to make a little knot again, so you go under the body through the leg, and then you're going to leave a little loop, and you're going to push your darning needle through that loop, and you're going to pull it tight. So with this pattern I do attach the leg on the inner thigh as well, so that it doesn't flop around. I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. So I open up the leg, I push my needle through the body to the center, and then I'm going to go through the leg, a piece of the leg. I'm going to go under a stitch, and I'm going to go back through that same stitch where I went out from the body. I'm going to pull it tight, and that's going to bring the leg inward so it doesn't flop out and in as you've seen before. I'm just going to make a little knot once again. I'm going to weave that in back into the body. I'm going to use my scissors. I'm just going to cut the yarn there, and there the leg is sewn on